I want to talk a little bit about overwhelm and the amount of pressure that we put on ourselves daily. Honestly, we set a goal, we have it in our mind, we put a timeline on it, and we think we should be able to knock it out by this certain time with no roadblocks, right? With nothing getting in the way of it because we can see it clearly. But this is what you have to remember, just like life, the accomplishment of the goal is not going to be a straight shot. It's going to have curves and twists and turns. Things will come up, and there will be potential roadblocks to stop you from obtaining that goal. That is the resistance of life, right? That's the one thing we can kind of count on, is that when you're moving towards bettering yourself, improving yourself, and you have a goal, things will come up to keep you from it. Quite honestly, it's a spiritual thing. And so those are different types of laws that govern the earth, right, and how we operate. But we have to be mindful of those things and not let it take over, not let it discourage us. Stay clear on what you want. Be agile and be pliable. It's okay to adjust. You don't have to let go of the destination, but be okay with the route. We might have to take a detour sometimes. We may not get there at 5 o'clock, but we'll get there at 8, right? There's different things that will come up, but that should not be the thing that makes you stop. So knowing that it's okay should give you hope. It should give you encouragement to keep going, because trust me, I understand, like, life comes up, things happen, and it really exhausts you more than anything else, because sometimes the first block doesn't stop you, but when they just keep popping up and other things pile on and life keeps lifing, and then you got to go to work, and then, all the things that exhaust us in this life, it's not that you don't have determination. Sometimes you're just tired. Sometimes you are just absolutely exhausted, and you just can't figure out how to muster another ounce of strength to do another thing that is not on the priority, and I'm using air quotes with that, right? Not on the priority list. It's not something that we absolute have to. It's not the thing that's going to pay me to pay my bills. But it is going to pay you, because I want you to think about this, especially in terms of our health. If we don't have our health, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. There's a saying about, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but a sick man wants nothing more than his health. He wants nothing more than to feel better. He can be a billionaire in the hospital dealing with health issues that have laid him down. He's not thinking about his next business venture. All he's thinking about is getting well. And so being proactive, this is a preventative program. That's what this is. This is preventative measures that you're putting in place to say, I'm taking this seriously. I'm taking the vehicle that God has given me to move about through life, my body, the one that He's given me, I'm taking it seriously. And I'm going to do the things that I can, literally that I can do, that I'm capable of doing. I'm going to assist my body in being the best version it can be, as healthful as it can be. I'm going to remove the stresses one at a time. You're not going to do it all at one time. But what I can do is one foot in front of the other and make a way to be as healthy as possible, to live in this body and help it to function in the way it was designed to before the issue pops up, God forbid, before an issue could pop up. Right? That's what prevention is about. You don't want to live on the side of intervention, where now there's no other option. Now everything has to stop, and this is what we have to deal with and address. This is the way. How can I make this a lifestyle and just walk towards it a little bit every day? Because things compound, right? It's like compound interest. It builds over time. So your habits, your daily rituals, doing these things each and every day with intention will stack. And then you're going to get stronger. You're going to be more confident in your decisions. Now the goals that you've set for yourself get clearer, because you're like, you know what? I've spent a week drinking water every day, doing warm lemon water in the morning, at night. I even incorporated some movement, right, a few times a week. And maybe prior to this, you weren't doing any of those things. And so now you're like, okay, I actually, you know what? I think I can. What's that? The little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. That's real. Because one win gives you the momentum to know you can probably do it again. One day at a time, though. Guys, you have to take it one day at a time. Don't look at tackling the week. One moment at a time. Let's get through the day. And the only way we can get through one day is by one moment. Moment to moment. Get through each moment. And before you know it, you've gotten through the day. And before you know it, it's been 3 days. And then you look back and you knocked out a week successfully. And then, and it just continues to stack. So I want to encourage you, don't get stuck in overload and overwhelm. Rome wasn't built in a day. The habits that, we're working on undoing, and the ones that you're working on putting in place, like the ones that we're working on undoing didn't happen overnight. We've spent a lifetime doing certain things without thinking about it. We're creatures of habit. So it's not an overnight process to start undoing it. One step at a time, one bite at a time, one moment at a time. That's day one. It took you one moment to make one decision that started the momentum that you're standing in now. And we're just going to wake up and keep doing that each and every day. The grace of God will wake us up each and every day to choose today to be day one. Right? And if you continue to do that, there will never be an end in sight. You got this. Stay strong. Let's get it.